Man, first time I pissed blood, I thought it was because of a slap shot I took to the plums. Who would have thought it'd be kidney failure? Like, what kid gets that shit? Sounds like something Uncle picks up because he's round and full of sugar. Not me, man. I was killing it. Ripping around the ice, top shelf clappers on the regular. Had all the makings of AAA, Junior, and then the show. But nope, there I was, 10 years old and hosing blood into the toilet. I told my parents about it and then they took me over to the clinic. Chronic kidney disease wasn't something they saw a lot of. Definitely more used to Buddy's broken foot after bailing off the quad. In the bathroom, I could barely go in the cup, I was so nervous. They sent the sample south and called my parents not long after. Turns out my protein was off the charts. That's how they knew it wasn't juvenile diabetes. Hard to remember what life was like in my teens after that. A lot of crying, if I'm gonna be honest. My mind went into survival mode and every day was just a battle to get through. Everything I loved had been taken away from me. I just wanted to be with my friends, running around, having snowball fights. More than anything though, I wanted to keep playing hockey. Losing that was like losing a big piece of who I was. I couldn't even go drumming with my Uncle Jim and my brother Craig. That had been a big part of my life, something my family always did together. But everything just wiped me out. I remember my auntie Irene coming and chatting with me about it. She told me this was one of those obstacles that life puts in our path to help us grow and become stronger.
You'll see,
She said.
Everything will be alright in the end. And if it's not alright, then it's not the end.
She told me I had family there to support me and that everyone would do their best to make sure I got through this. It was nice to hear, but I didn't share her optimism. Craig didn't get it at first. Try and explain something like renal replacement therapy to a 16-year-old when you're 10. Hell, try explaining it as an adult.
Craig! Wait up! Come on!
It was the same with my friends. No one understood what I was going through. I thought I was a popular guy, but turns out if you're not cracking them up and lighting the lamp, you're pretty much invisible. I don't know if they thought I was being lazy or ignoring them, but some seriously messed up shit was happening to my body and none of them seemed to get it.
Can Kevin come out?
It wasn't long before they all stopped calling and coming around, and then it was just me, alone in the basement, playing Call of Duty and feeling like shit. It hit my 20s and shit got dark. Dialysis was overwhelming and I needed a lot of support. Things finally clicked for Craig, and we started hanging out more. He played senior hockey and would tell me great stories about the games. When I felt up to it, I'd write them down, with plenty of embellishment, and put myself in the stories. It sort of helped me get out of my own head, creating worlds I could live in. Worlds where I could be myself again.
Walk me through the mood, yeah, show me how to fall in love. Sleep inside my head, yeah, slowly make me calm undone.
I was put on the donor list and the call went out to our community. The two best candidates were Uncle Jim and Craig. Unfortunately, Uncle couldn't do it because he had his own health issues to deal with. He joked that I wouldn't want his stinky old moose kidneys anyway. One night, Craig and I were sitting around playing Call of Duty, shooting the shit. when he told me he went to Auntie Irene for advice on this whole thing. He told her he was nervous about being a donor. He wasn't sure what to expect. He didn't want to seem selfish, but he had legitimate concerns, like would he be able to play hockey, to live a normal life? Yes. Would it shorten his lifespan? No. How long would recovery take? 3 to 6 weeks? Stuff like that. She helped him find the answers he needed, and then told him that giving is an integral part of our culture, and to give someone life is the most sacred gift of all. He said that talking to her really put things into perspective for him. As he'd been telling me all this, I'd gotten myself pinned down in the game. He charged into the fray, cannons blazing, and took out an entire squadron, freeing me up. Then he said, "This hero stuff just comes natural to me." What he did for me, I needed that transplant, or I'd be done. I still remember coming out of surgery and feeling like a weight had literally been lifted off of my chest. I looked over and saw my brother lying in a hospital bed right next to me, recovering from the surgery. Hero doesn't quite say it. We don't talk about living donation nearly enough. I want others to know that kidney disease isn't a death sentence. I want to give back to my community. I want to honor my brother, to show him how grateful I am, and to thank my family for being there when I needed them most. It's only because of their compassion and sacrifice that I'm here to share my story and to begin a new chapter.
You ready, bud?
You gotta know, it looks so easy. Everybody gets along, but I'm not sure that I will find my spot. Yeah, I'm not sure that I will not be lost when the time comes. And I believe that's what you meant to me. I'm only away when you call my name. When you call my name out loud. And I'm not sure how you make it look